Hello students. So we will continue our topic chapter 2, rise and spread of Islam. Rise and spread of Islam. So in the last class we learned about the life of Prophet Muhammad. Today we will continue the next topic, that is 5 basic principles of Islam or 5 pillars of Islam. Okay, 5 basic principles of Islam or 5 pillars of Islam. Okay, the 5 pillars of Islam are the pious framework of the Muslim life. The 5 duties are expected from every Muslim. So these 5 pillars are or 5 pillars of Islam are something very pious framework of the Muslim life, and this is a compulsory duty, okay, that every Muslim has to perform. First is Shahada. Okay, the first one, number 1 is Shahada. That means that is a profession of faith in prescribed form. Okay, so that means you have to believe in one God, believe in a one God. There is no true God or deity but God Allah. So it says that there is no other God. Okay, there is no true God. Like some deities are there, they are not true, but only one God is true, that is Allah. It means that none has the right to be worshipped but God Allah. Okay, that means only we have to worship only one God, who is known as Allah. Muhammad is the messenger or prophet of God. It is the most important pillars of Islam. So Muhammad is the messenger or prophet of the God, who is Allah. Okay, who is the prophet of Allah, and this Shahada is one of the most important pillars of Islam. Number 2 is Salat. Number 2 is Salat. That is observation of ritual of prayers. Okay, so Muslim must perform 5 prayers in a day in a set of a form. In Islam, prayer is a direct link between the worshipper and God. So Muslim has to perform, okay, that is a compulsory duty. They have to perform 5 times prayer in a day. Okay, they have to pray 5 times in a day. And how? In a set of form, that is a kind of form. And in Islam, this prayer is a direct link. Okay, this is a direct link between the worshipper or the one who worship and God. Okay, so through prayer we can link directly to the God. Third one is Zakat. Okay, third one is Zakat. That is giving alms to the poor. Okay, giving needy. Okay, those who are in need, you have to give them. Zakat is an obligatory payment made annually under Islamic law of certain kinds of property and used for charitable and religious purposes. So Zakat is an obligatory. Obligatory means compulsory payment. Okay, so this is a compulsory payment. So annually they have to pay, or they have to pay a certain amount of from their property, and it will be used as charitable work and for the religious purposes. Okay, and they may also give it to those who are in need. Number 4 is Sawm. What is Sawm? That is fasting during the month of Ramadan. Okay, or Ramjan. Muslim must fast from dawn to dusk throughout the holy month of Ramadan. Okay, so Muslim must fast. Okay, this is compulsory, that they have to fast from dawn to dusk, before the sunrise to after the sunset. Okay, till the sunset they have to fast throughout the holy month of Ramadan. So during the month of Ramadan, a Muslim has to fast from early morning before the sunrise to up to the sunset. And five is Hajj. Hajj is a performing, that is a pilgrimage to Mecca. Okay, that is Hajj. Hajj is the annual Muslim pilgrimage to Mecca. All Muslims are expected to make a visit at least once during their lifetime. So, Hajj is the annual Muslim pilgrimage to Mecca. It is a pilgrimage. They go to the Mecca, and every Muslim is expected to make at least once in his lifetime. Okay, at least once in his lifetime to make a visit to Mecca. Okay, so this was the these were the 5 pillars of Islam. Okay. Next we will see the beginning of Caliphate and spread of Islam. Beginning of Caliphate and spread of Islam. So the expansion of Islam, okay, the expansion of Islam has been termed as the greatest political revolution ever to take place in the history of the ancient world. Okay, and after a chain of battles, Mecca was conquered because the Prophet was chased out from the Mecca by some wealthy Meccans. Okay, and after the chain of battles, the Mecca is conquered by Muhammad. And because of that, now Muhammad's prestige as a religious preacher and political leader spread over a large area. Okay, and now he is considered as a religious preacher and political leader. Okay, and it spread over a large area. After his death in AD 632, the first Caliph Abu Bakr, okay, he crushed the revolts. So after the death of Prophet Muhammad in 632 AD, the first Caliph Abu Bakr, who was the father-in-law, okay, he became the first Caliph and he crushed the revolts. The Arabs annexed territories through war and treaties. They made 3 successful campaigns from AD 637 to 642 and brought Syria, Iraq, Iran and Egypt under the control of Medina. The third Caliph Uthman extended the control to Central Asia. By 642 AD, Arab Islamic State controlled the territories between the river Nile and the Oxus. So, after the death of Prophet Muhammad, Abu Bakr became the first Caliph and he crushed the revolts. And they started annexing the territories. How? Through wars and treaties. They made treaties and they annexed the territories, and also through the war. And they made 3 successful campaigns. Okay, they made 3 successful campaigns, and from that is 632 AD to 642, and they brought Syria, Iraq, Iran, and Egypt under their control, or under the control of Medina. And the third Caliph Uthman, he extended the control of up to the Central Asia, and we can see by 642 AD, Arab state or Arab Islamic State controlled the territories between the river Nile and the Oxus. Okay, so this was the beginning of Caliphate and the spread of Islam.